Justin Herbert, whenever it matters, has been terrible. Justin Herbert didn't win big games in college as talented as he was. Justin Herbert in 2 games in the playoffs in the league. You lose a 27-0 lead. You go throw 4 interceptions against the Texans. I think Justin Herbert is extremely talented. I also think Justin Herbert is the fun friend, right? Justin Herbert is the friend you invite over when you're having a party. If something serious is happening, you don't bring him over because he's not responsible.
He's an idiot.
Bruh, Ryan Clark is the definition of being dumb and dumber. Does this man even hear himself talk this stupidly on national television? Just shut up and use your brain for once in your life, Ryan Clark. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Justin Herbert getting blasted by Ryan Clark for being terrible in big games. In a Justin Herbert segment on First Take yesterday, Ryan Clark put Justin Herbert on blast for not being good enough for the Chargers when it matters most. In fact, Ryan Clark even went on to list the worst Justin Herbert moments of his NFL career. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So, here it is. Does Justin Herbert get too much disrespect by the mainstream media? Absolutely. Justin Herbert is receiving this disrespect because he is a white quarterback. Obviously, everybody on ESPN knows that you cannot praise the white quarterback too much, particularly if you are a black NFL analyst, which is exactly what Ryan Clark is. Ryan Clark understands his assignment at ESPN is to be a race clown. Hence, that's why the initials RC stands for race clown. That would be a much fitting nickname for Ryan Clark. When you watch the race clown talk, he's always trying to praise the black quarterbacks in the National Football League, but whenever it comes to the white quarterbacks, he's always trying to find a way to downgrade them. Obviously, Justin Herbert is a white quarterback, therefore Ryan Clark understands that, hey, I need to go ahead and tear him down when I can. And before anybody says, oh, he praises Joe Burrow all the time on First Take, you guys also have to remember that Joe Burrow acts a little more black compared to your typical white quarterback, and also Joe Burrow went to LSU, which is Ryan Clark's favorite college football team, so of course there's going to be a little bit of bias there. But for the most part, Ryan Clark is anti-white quarterback. That's why he's always trashing Aaron Rodgers all the time. When you watch this dude trash Justin Herbert, I'm thinking to myself, does this man even actually watch the games? Yeah, Justin Herbert has been terrible in big games. I don't necessarily disagree with that, but we have to add the context as to why Justin Herbert has been terrible in big games. Justin Herbert has not been able to achieve playoff success because his rosters are not that good to begin with. I mean, outside of McConkey last season, who did he have that was an absolute weapon for the Los Angeles Chargers? J.K. Dobbins is not a legitimate running back one. J.K. Dobbins is no scrub, but he's not a game-changing back. You also look at how Justin Herbert has constantly had to change offensive coordinators year in and year out, and no, it is not because his offensive coordinators end up getting head coaching gigs. It's because his offensive coordinators have been trashed year after year after year. Also take note that Justin Herbert's head coaches have not been that good in the NFL either until last season. Now he has Jim Harbaugh as his NFL coach. Now granted, Jim Harbaugh, he's a great NFL coach. He's going to continue being great, and I expect the Los Angeles Chargers to be a playoff team once again. I have the LA Chargers getting a 10-7 record in the 2025 NFL season. I expect Justin Herbert to have another top 10 worthy NFL season. He is one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, at least when it comes to carrying bad teams. I also want to show you guys this clip of Ryan Clark, aka the race clown, not really understanding how to do quarterback evaluations. I'm showing you guys this clip because it undermines the credibility of Ryan Clark's evaluation on Justin Herbert. This dude is talking about how Justin Herbert is a trash quarterback. Well, how can I take you seriously if you're saying Justin Herbert is a terrible quarterback when you're making takes on Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady are not generational talents at the quarterback position? It was an embarrassing segment for Ryan Clark, but it's a very necessary one to show you guys, just so you guys can see the stupidity of Ryan Clark. Roll the film.
I don't think Tom Brady, I don't think Drew Brees, I don't think Peyton Manning are generational talents.
Say that again?
I don't think Tom Brady, I don't think Drew Brees, I don't think Peyton Manning are generational talents.
Is the man retarded?
Yeah, that's definitely a retarded take by Ryan Clark. When I hear Ryan Clark talk about quarterbacks, I sometimes wonder to myself, is the man really retarded? And the answer to that question is Absolutely. But of course, you're going to come off as a retard when you're looking at quarterbacks through a racial lens instead of looking at things based on merit. Obviously, Ryan Clark has a double standard for white quarterbacks relative to black quarterbacks. I guarantee you, if Justin Herbert was black, Ryan Clark would not be saying Justin Herbert is a terrible quarterback. In fact, he would probably be saying Justin Herbert is a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League. Now, I'm not saying I believe Justin Herbert is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I believe that's an outrageous take. I also believe that saying Justin Herbert is an elite quarterback is an outrageous take. He has elite physical talent. He's everything that you want to see in a quarterback laboratory. But as far as him being an elite quarterback, no, I don't think Justin Herbert is an elite quarterback. But do I think Justin Herbert is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now, particularly in this watered down league? Absolutely. There's not 10 quarterbacks better than Justin Herbert right now in the NFL. I want everyone that is hating on Justin Herbert to name me 10 quarterbacks better than Justin Herbert, because there aren't 10 quarterbacks better than Justin Herbert. And if you're saying that there are 10 quarterbacks better than Justin Herbert, then you're clearly being delusional or being a flat-out hater, because Justin Herbert is definitely a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. You look at his skill set. He's everything that you build in a laboratory room. He has underrated athleticism. He has a cannon for an arm. His accuracy is underrated. He has the ability to make bad offensive linemen look better than what they actually are, and he has a knack for making big plays downfield. Now look, can Justin Herbert improve in the playoffs? Absolutely. Was I incredibly disappointed in how Justin Herbert performed last year against the Texans in the NFL playoffs? Absolutely. I really wish Justin Herbert didn't throw those 4 interceptions against the Houston Texans. That's a terrible look. I thought Justin Herbert's decision making was terrible in that game, but that doesn't mean Justin Herbert is a terrible quarterback. We've seen quarterbacks play well in the regular season, then absolutely crap the bed in the playoffs, particularly when the roster isn't that good to begin with. Outside of McConkey, it's not exactly like Justin Herbert had a game changer on offense. Justin Herbert was the game changer. That Los Angeles Chargers team had no business making the playoffs last year, but due to the elite coaching of Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert being Justin Herbert, the Los Angeles Chargers were able to be passable on offense. And although I like McConkey a lot, he should not be your only primary weapon in the passing game. As for how the Los Angeles Chargers are going to perform in tonight's game, I think it's going to be close. I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to come out victorious, though. I think it's going to be a back and forth game, but ultimately the Chiefs will come out victorious. The final score of this game is going to be something along the lines of 23-20 Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes will lead this team on a game-winning drive as he usually does, and Harrison Butker will make the game-winning field goal. Even so, I still expect Justin Herbert to have a pretty decent game, but ultimately Patrick Mahomes is going to do Patrick Mahomes things, and the Los Angeles Chargers will come out as losers in their season opener. Still though, I think they're going to keep it close against the Chiefs, and I expect Justin Herbert to prove to everyone why he is a top 10 quarterback in the National Football League. I got the Los Angeles Chargers going back to the NFL playoffs this year, and I expect Justin Herbert to have another productive season as the Chargers starter. I think part of the reason why people are overly critical of Justin Herbert is because they see 6'5", 230 pounds, and they're thinking, man, this guy should be an absolute freak of a quarterback. But Justin Herbert is just a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. He's not anything more than that, though. But a lot of people like Ryan Clark, aka the race clown, are saying that Justin Herbert is not a top 10 quarterback. It's a dishonest take, and it's not a take based on objectivity. I still believe Justin Herbert can be a productive player in the NFL. So that is why Justin Herbert does get too much disrespect by the mainstream media, as Justin Herbert is clearly a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinStran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinStran and that Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinStran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.